in partnership with CommSec.
So let's go to Tom Piotrowski. Tom, I suppose the background to today's movements will be this intensifying trade war in the United States. How will it feed into the local story today?
Well, Pete, we're already seeing acute evidence of this in early currency trade. So one of the first markets where you'll see currency prices quoted in regional terms is the New Zealand market, and that's been the forum for a big sell-off for the Aussie dollar. So it's lost the better part of a full US cent since Friday afternoon. It came to rest in Australian trade on Friday afternoon, just north of 62 US cents, and in the last couple of hours it's been as low as 61.54 US cents. It's a little bit higher now, but it's very clear that the currency markets are responding to this in early regional trade. It's the resurgence of the US dollar that has been a staple over the course of the last couple of months since the inauguration, or at least the victory of Donald Trump in the election, that has really put a floor under the currency. So, Pete, it's really the second and third order consequences that I suppose Australian investors are trying to get their handle on at the moment. So I'll give you an example. In the last day, we have seen ResMed report earnings, and in their anecdotes, the company said that they could actually be a beneficiary of the trade war because some of its competitors are going to have to deal with some onerous tariffs. So there are going to be anecdotes along those lines that relate to Australian companies, given the fact that we're not enduring the full force of these tariffs. But certainly something that we're trying to measure is how this will impact Chinese growth and activity. And we had last week the Bank of Canada, for example, estimate that 4% will be taken off Canadian GDP over the course of the medium term because of the Trump tariffs. So it's a complicated picture that's going to take a little while to unravel for investors, but in the first instance, listening to the anecdotes from CEOs and company leaders will be important. And I suppose in that regard, we're fortunate because this week will mark the beginning of the company reporting season at home. Amongst the organisations reporting, we'll see Amcorp, REA Group, Nick Scali, just a smattering to begin with. But the way these organisations assess this landscape will be very important for investor sentiment at home. Having said all of that, we're going to kick off with a loss of 1.2% this morning as far as the ASX 200 is concerned.
All right, that's a pretty decent knock. All right, thank you, Tom. We'll talk to you soon.